Destiny, how are you doing?
I'm okay. How are you? Go
I'm
inside
doing
for a second.
good.
Sorry, I'm trying to corral my dogs right quick.
Guys, this is Miss Destiny. I met her,
Hey.
what, like 2 years
Um,
ago at least?
yeah, I was gonna say it was probably about a year and a half, 2 years ago. But time flies by, so I'm gonna say 2 years.
It does fly by. I remember the first time I met you, your little girl was here. We won't talk about
Yes.
that.
No, you,
So
you can
we
talk
were
about anything. So it like as long as it's approved, like through you, like I'm okay with it.
fine, but we do talk. Those of you that are new to me, I'm also an angel mom and I'm an advocate. And so a lot of children do come through miscarriages, things like that. And that's how I met Miss Destiny. So the first vision of heaven that I ever created, Miss Destiny, her profile picture right here. You can.
Yeah, it's Meadow. Like I love talking about her. And honestly, you saved my life. I feel like, well, she did, but by coming through, but you were her vessel basically, and you really saved my life. I don't know if I can go into all the details, but I would love to on the day that I actually met you.
If you're sure you want to, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you would like to.
Yes, I would actually, because it might help somebody or give somebody some hope.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
So
Yes.
okay.
I will say before you go into your story, that I have visions. You all know that, I mean, I'm a Christian psychic medium, so a lot of the visions of heaven that, I was supposed to create, the first one I ever created, it is posted. I'm going to, go a little further with it, but, Meadow here, gave me the vision that is posted of where our children are.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, and I had never seen it, so she helped me as well. Her daughter also helped me as well. So yes, if you would like to, you are welcome to. I'm gonna so I don't get
Okay.
emotional.
Um, no, so the first time I met Lucy, I was debating the big S word. I had actually that day I had planned to end it, unfortunately. And I was like, okay, well, I've been trying to I've been getting on lives and just going and trying to find somebody or trying to find somebody that would pull my daughter through. And I just could not, and I couldn't get a message through to her. And so it was really bothering me. And I just so happened I got on the live that day. And so my daughter, she comes to me in butterflies. So that's my thing. And sunflowers remind me of her. Well, I'm scrolling through the live and I was like, okay, this is the last time I'll watch it. Hopefully I'll see something that'll make me somewhat happy, hopefully it'll help. And so I get on live and I'm scrolling through there and I see Lucy's page and it has like a sunflower and it has a butterfly on it. So I immediately stopped and the picture read, never give up. And so I was like, okay. I was like, well, maybe, all right, maybe this is my daughter, coming to me in a weird way, how, who have children that have passed, we look for anything, I guess you could say, as like them sending us a message. And that's how I took that. I took that as a message from my child. But with that being said, I just so happened I stopped to watch her live. Anyways, and my daughter ended up coming through. And it was beautiful. It was a beautiful, beautiful reading. I would have to say, because of her, she saved my life. And now I am actually, and I'm so grateful and thankful for that. But if you want to put it in terms, Lucy, you saved my life. Like you really did. She is wonderful. She knew things about what happened and about my daughter that nobody else would have known. So, and I'm very skeptic of people. Like I really am skeptical of people because I don't trust nobody. But there was some things that she said that it was my daughter speaking through her because she wouldn't have known. Nobody would have known the type of things that she come to me with. So 1 out of 100, definitely recommend her always. I love her and I've been around for the past 2 years. Matter of fact, now I went from that helpless woman who was grieving to I'm actually a full-time student in college. I'm going for criminal justice with human resource and advocacy. That way I can push my daughter's movement further. So thank you for that, Lucy.
Are you serious? I had no idea.
Yeah, I know. It's been a crazy ride.
Oh my gosh. I'm just like, I mean, I know you were doing wonderful, but I do remember that, of course, I took it because she wanted to talk. I remember that.
Yeah.
And we took it private. We did take it private.
We did. Because it was a very sensitive matter. But also, speaking like not just my daughter. So My uncle, unfortunately, he passed away. Well, he hadn't yet. See, that's the thing is I was once again on live listening to Lucy, and she started saying stuff, and I was like, man, that sounds like my uncle. Well, at the time, my uncle was actually on life support at the hospital, and at the same time he come through, I got a text message saying that they pulled him off life support. So Lucy was able to connect, like before he even left this earth, and it was that was a beautiful reading too. Yeah.
You got that text. Like he literally said bye and walked away from me when you got the text. We did post it with your permission.
Yes, we did.
And I tell the story all the time because I have so many. It's just, but I had no, I mean, I didn't know, I knew, but I didn't know that with your daughter, but I've been there. So, and now you're in criminal, I mean, what are you doing again?
Advocate for myself. So within all that and being angry over that, I wanted to learn about the law. Really, I wanted to learn about how everything works. So that drove me to want to go to college. Well, I was like, I don't know what I want to do. I do know I want to learn the law, but I was like, I really want to do something where I can push being an advocate for victims, like people that have been through what I've been through, like families that have been through what I've been through. And I was like, so as I'm applying for all these colleges, I'm asking them, I'm like, I don't know what I even want to go to college for. I just know I want to go. I feel like I need to go. I want to learn. And so they were like, well, you can do criminal justice with concentration and human resource and advocacy. And I was like, wow, okay. Because it's going to not only help me. Yeah. I was like, it's not only going to help me with like learning and what I want to learn, but it also is going to help me in the long run because I do have the Meadow movement and I eventually would like to go a nonprofit.
I mean, I knew that's what you wanted to do. I didn't know it was, you were working on it. Tell us about that.
So the Meadow movement is, it's basically like a safe space. Like right now we don't promote it, but we raise awareness to childhood drowning. We raise awareness and we create a safe space for parents and families that have gone through the same thing. We also, like on her page, she has her own QR code and like we send it up with her balloons every year. So we release balloons, but if you take a picture of her little QR code, it'll pull her page up and you can go there. And not only is it just a safe space, but I have gotten permission from like the DPS office here in Texas to post a certain link. And it actually is for families that cannot afford life jackets. They give them out for free. So we not only promote, and we promote kids and swim safety and childhood drowning and how quick it can happen. And
Miss Marcy down here says, where can I sign up? Follow the link, I'll follow you back, and that way I can not only put this on there, but we can really take Meadows movement and push it out. I don't have as many there yet, but that's what I'm shooting for. And every page matters. I can put it on my personal as well. So definitely, if you know any angel moms, again, definitely in my links, it takes you over to my tube of view and my book face, where I'm doing more of my building there. Doing a lot of extra things, and I will have the link over there. I will put this video. I did not expect that. We were going to talk about her uncle, but she's amazing, right? And I'm glad she did. I didn't know, and that shows you what mediumship is for. It is for healing. It is for, that could just be someone trying to get your attention.
Yeah, because I can't.
Meadows movement is, and I had just went public with my abilities. So it was, yeah. So I do have a designed vision of what Meadow showed me. It is posted.
When I tell people about you or recommend you, that's one of the things that I do bring up is the fact that you're about your niece and Meadow.
Yeah, that is just wild how it works, So, Miss Destiny, thank you so much. Like I needed to hear that today. Because divine timing always. And your daughter, but yeah. So we got to and talk about the movement and things that I knew was in your mind. I knew, but I didn't know it had started. I didn't know exactly. Oh, Miss Marcy, look at that right there. Destiny, what you said earlier. Lots of love. God bless you. And we are going to keep going with this movement. And I'm so proud of you, sweetheart. I am so
Thank you.
Happy for you. All right.
Thank you.